Donc, lorsqu'on arrive à un village, ça c'est un village, ok? Vous allez vous déplacer pour vous mettre de ce côté là où, dès qu'on s'approche, toi tu vas dépasser tous nos véhicules là. Tu dépasses tous nos véhicules là.
Comme ça va couvrir le débordement des deux sections.
14-5. Dès qu'il est en appui, je vais te donner l'ordre.
In the remote desert border region between Niger and Mali, Nigerian special forces are on the hunt for ISIS.
L'élément de tête, vous reprenez.
Lieutenant Ben Sina and his men have all been trained by the US military. They say they depend on continued American support to defeat the enemy.
La plupart des fois, ils nous soutiennent avec des reconnaissances aériennes, souvent aussi des frappes s'il le faut.
Les évacuations sanitaires, ils nous font certains approvisionnements sur le terrain.
On ne pourra jamais se passer du soutien américain. On ne pourra jamais. Si un jour ils décidaient peut-être de nous laisser faire nos opérations, on pourra bien le faire. On pourra bien le faire. Ouais. S'ils nous soutiennent encore, ça sera un plus pour nous.
Pour tous les éléments, redoubler de vigilance.
They're tasked with patrolling an area the size of Maryland, scouring remote desert villages for ISIS-linked fighters that are thought to number around 4,000 in this region.
Ce village-là, il est coopératif à au moins 75%.
They're going into the village now just to check that there's no sign of any of the group's presence right now.
Just 30 miles from here, 4 US Green Berets on a joint patrol with Nigerian troops were killed in an ambush in Tongo Tongo 18 months ago.
After Tongo Tongo's attack, all the motorcycles have been forbidden to move in this area.
Why?
Because of the bad guys use the motorcycles to come here, make attacks.
Coming from
Mali.
Since the Tongo Tongo ambush, ISIS-linked groups in this region have increased their activity, claiming 19 attacks since March alone. And the continent seems increasingly important to ISIS since the fall of its caliphate in Syria. But a few months ago, the Trump administration made a major policy announcement that it will soon be reducing its forces in Africa.
Our goal is for the nations of the region to take ownership over peace and security in their own neighborhood.
The Pentagon has announced a 10% cut across the board for Africa, and that's raised questions over a massive new drone base being built in Niger that's cost over $100 million so far and is 2.5 years behind schedule. The base was supposed to be a new front in the fight against terrorism, located within striking range of a number of active threats.
Hey,
how you doing, sir? Rich Odom.
Thanks a lot.
So
this is a real drone?
Yes, this is our small unmanned aerial system.
Okay.
RQ-11 Bravo, call it Raven B. We utilize it just to get an enhanced visual assessment of anything that might go, around the perimeter.
How many of these do you have right now?
3 hangars are standing right now.
But construction here is so delayed that the armed drones still haven't arrived, and nobody seems to know when it'll be operational.
What's this going to be used for? What type of aircraft?
It's going to park the MQ-9s eventually.
The drones?
Yes.
The armed drones?
Yes.
When do the drones arrive?
That, again, we're talking about operational constraints. I expect to be done with the military construction project in June. What happens after June, that's the next guy to talk to.
Not your guess. Okay.
The specifics of how the US will reduce its footprint here aren't clear to anyone yet.
Having this base in this unique part of the world gives us a lot of flexibility to do lots of things in North and West Africa. If we do draw down, I'm not exactly sure what that's going to mean for Air Base 201.
But you haven't been told what that's going to mean for this presence here in Niger? There's no specifics yet?
No specifics yet on what that change is going to be, but we're prepared for it either way. We will continue building the airfield, continuing to build the base here in anticipation of whatever Department of Defense needs us to do.
Reducing boots on the ground and relying more heavily on drone strikes is a pattern the Trump administration has followed elsewhere around the globe.
C'est Touareg?
Bien sûr.
Wow, c'est joli. Et ça, c'est en Arabie?
300 ans.
300 ans?
But some community leaders in Niger say that model risks alienating the people who live here.
Avec un drone armé, demain tu pars en faisant ta patrouille, tu tires ou tu tues un civil, c'est des problèmes. Ça va créer des problèmes sérieux. Je ne peux pas imaginer ce que ça peut devenir comme problème, je sais que c'est des problèmes. Ça, il faut que les Américains fassent très attention avec leurs drones. Il faut qu'ils sachent qu'ils identifient très bien et qu'ils sachent qu'est-ce qu'ils ont comme cible.
Identifying targets is hard, however, when the enemy is moving fast and leaving few traces behind.
How would you describe the enemy?
Phantom, ghosts, like ghost. His mobility is very quick. He come here, make actions. Before we come, he can leave to go